Today, for the election to one Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency, we want to highlight the preparedness which we are having for this particular election on the 19th of April 2024. I will start with polling stations. There are a total of 1,319 polling stations for one Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency, of which 530 polling stations for 13 ACs are from Imphal West. In Imphal East, we have got 10 ACs with 432 polling stations. Bishnupur, we have 6 ACs with 234 polling stations. Thobal, we have got 3 ACs with 123 polling stations. In addition to these figures, we have got a total of 29 polling stations for the internally displaced persons, which we call special polling stations. There are a total of 9,91,574 electors in the electoral roll for this. Taken together for all the 32 ACs, service elector will be 9,541. We have provided postal ballot for all these 9,541 numbers. Electronically, we have forwarded to them. Of the total electors of 9,91,574, we can subclassify into some other items like absentee voters, which includes PWD 85 plus and service electors from essential service. They will account for 5,021 for all the 4 districts together. EVM, the second randomization and commissioning, where we have put the ballot paper against all the EVM machines, are complete for all the polling stations, and even the reserves, we have put them in the strong rooms for the respective assembly segments. The opening of the strong room will happen on 18th of April 2024 at 6 a.m. and closing will be after the poll. Most likely will take place in the midnight of 19 April 2024. Political parties, candidates have been intimated about their presence for this. In respect of Imphal West, the home visit for the absentee voters, the first round will take place on 14th and 15th, where we will ensure each and every electorate will be visited by our team, and micro observers will also be present there. Whoever is not present on the first visit, a second round of visit will take place on 16th. And for your kind information, the postal ballots for all these Inner Manipur parliamentary constituencies will be counted here in Imphal West. Even for the service voters, it will be counted here in Imphal West. The voting for the postal ballots, there is a little difference from the earlier elections. There will be facilitation centers for all the people who are on election duty. It will be on one of the days of the training. Schedules are different for various districts. For Imphal West, it will take place on 16. And on the day of dispersal, which is 18, in all the DC office, there will be a counter for facilitation and voting. So the electors having the documents should be casting their vote on this, because the facility of post after the poll before the counting will not exist this time. Excuse me. We would be imposing 144 for effective conduct of the election before the poll and on the day of poll also. In the polling stations, for proper check and balance, There are also other measures taken up in addition to the security measures taken up for the district by the Superintendent of Police. We will be placing micro observers in all the critical and vulnerable polling stations, 100% in all those polling stations. Secondly, there will be videography for 100% of the polling stations. We have got 538 polling stations in Imphal West. All the polling stations will be covered by videography, either online or offline. We are also placing sector magistrates or sector officer who will take care of around 10 polling stations by a particular team. Even policemen will be there. They will be moving around to take care of any eventuality, even repairs of the EVM and replacement of EVMs also. They will be there at short notice. For expenditure monitoring of the candidate and political parties, sufficient number of teams have been already kept in place. Account inspection for the second round is taking place today. On 16th, another third and final round will be there. Dry day will be declared 48 hours before the poll till the end of the poll. For media and model code of conduct, opinion poll, exit poll, under section 126 of RP Act, they are not allowed. Use of microphone, loudspeakers, not microphone, sorry, use of loudspeakers from 4 p.m. of 17 April 2024. With ending of the poll, we are going to issue order on this. Vehicle permits issued by the respective DOs, either Imphal East, West. We will not allow any voters to be ferried in this particular vehicle. All these vehicles, they will have to paste the permit on the windscreens of the vehicle. Whenever checked, they will have to indicate that. On the day of the dispersal, a specific traffic movement regulation has been prepared by the district. A final decision will be taken. This will facilitate the public in and around the office complex, and also diversion facilities will be clearly indicated and marked out. Even the petrol pumps where it will be heavily engaged on the 17th, that is P-2, 2 days before the poll, we will be notifying to the public so that they do not preferably move into those petrol pumps so that they do not get trapped in it. Finally, I would like to highlight that the poll will take place on 19th of April, and the poll will start from 7 a.m. and will close at 4 p.m. But the mock poll will be before the poll, 1.5 hours before the poll, so it will start at 5:30. So if the representatives or the election agents do not turn up, then we will start after waiting for 15 minutes. There are documents in addition to the prescribed EPIC card to the candidate. So the list of these cards are being pasted on all the polling stations in every locality. So they can go for any of this in case they do not have the EPIC card on that particular day. We wish to conduct a very peaceful poll, and we seek cooperation from each and everyone.